Hello everyone, in this video we are going to solve the Leetcode question number 844 Backspace String Compare. The question is, given two strings s and t, return true if they are equal when both are typed into empty text editor. Pound symbol means backspace character. Note that after backspacing an empty text, the text will contain empty. We are given three examples here. In the first example, S is A, B, pound sign and C, and T is A, D, pound sign and C. Since there is a pound character, if you remove, you will get AC. And here we have a pound. So if you remove D, we will get AC. Since we have the text as AC in both S and T, we are returning true. In the next example, we have S as A, B, pound and another pound. So if you do two backspace, you will get an empty string. And in the T, if you do one backspace, C will be removed, and if you do another backspace, D will be removed. So in both S and T, you will get an empty string. So we are returning true. In the third example, we have A, pound and C. So if you remove A, you will get C, and in the T we cannot remove anything. So we have C and B, which is not equal, so we are returning false. I hope the question is clear. Now let's see the approach. Before we get into the approach, let's see how a stack data structure works. We are pushing the element A, B and C into the stack. So our top element in the stack is C. While popping the element out of the stack, the element which is last inserted will be popped out first. So C will be popped out first, followed by B and A. So stack works by last in first out approach. We will use stack data structure to solve this problem. Assume that S is A, B, pound and C, and T is A, D, pound and C. First, we will iterate from S and we will declare an empty stack. We will iterate from each element of S. Our first element is A. Since the element is not a pound, we will add A to the stack. Now we will iterate to the next element, which is B. B is also not a pound symbol, so we will append B to the stack. Now we will iterate to the next element, which is pound character. If we encounter a pound, we will pop out of the stack. So the last element that is inserted is B, so we will pop B out of the stack. Now we will iterate to the next element, which is C. We will append C to the stack. We have iterated all the elements of S. Now we will iterate over the T. Let's have the same stack. I am initializing the stack as empty stack. We will iterate from the first element of T, which is A. A is not a pound, so we will append A to the stack. Now we will iterate to the next element, which is D. D is also not a pound character, so we will append D to the stack. We will iterate to the next element. The next element is pound. D is the last element that is inserted into the stack, so we will pop D out of the stack. We will iterate to the next element, which is C. Since C is not a pound, we will append C to the stack. Since we got the same result for both S and T, we are returning true. If not, we will return false. I hope the approach is clear. Now let's get into the implementation. First, let's declare a helper function. I'm going to name my helper function as helper def helper. This helper function accepts a string. Now we are going to initialize the stack. Stack equals to an empty list. Now we will iterate over the string for C in S. If C is a pound sign and the stack has some value, we will pop out of the stack. If C equals to pound and stack is not empty, we will pop out of the stack. Stack dot pop. If the character is not a pound sign, we will just append to the stack. Elif C not equal to pound sign, stack dot append of C. Now we will return the stack. Return stack. We'll call the helper function for S and T. Return helper of S equals to helper of T. We are returning the boolean. If both are equal, we will return true. If not, we will return false. Let's submit it. The solution got accepted. I hope you like this video and I'm sure that you learned something new today. If you do like this video, please consider to subscribe and I will see you in yet another interesting LeetCode interview question. Thank you.